Hello, and hi, my loves. My name is Maya M, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys who are new here, which is going to be a lot of you guys, welcome home. And for those of you guys who are also already subscribed, welcome back home. Guys, before we go any further, the house rules. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment. I enjoyed communicating with you guys. Most importantly, do not forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Now, let's get right into it. To me, guys, grab anything you need to be comfortable, because you gotta need to be comfortable, because baby, this is gonna be a long one. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so as you know, I'm gonna take you back a little bit. and then come through with my story. All right, cool. So like you guys have seen the thumbnail, the title of the story, like you guys would have seen, would have read the title, basically chasing your dream and everything after that, right? So I've always wanted to be on television. I've always wanted to be out there. I always wanted to be watched. I'm not an attention seeker. No, that's not for people who want to be like, oh, no. But I've always enjoyed being behind the screen. I've always enjoyed wanting to being watched, like the thought of being watched and me being out there, me being known, for good things. No, not now. No. Right. So I have been chasing. And for the first time, I think I was around about 11. No, 11, I was a little old. I was 6. Yes, I was 6, and we were over by the flea market in Burma, and this one lady I was with my mom, and this one lady was like, "What? She looks so cute for ads. I know you. I know a couple of agencies. Blah 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 blah. Here are numbers. Okay, here are the numbers. Or just contact them and blah 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 blah." We took the numbers. We did nothing about them. And I had a friend of mine who, let me just say, I had a whole lot of, because this is going to be really long if I go back I had a couple of friends of mine who we just try to push this, try to push the light with, you understand, the dream with, and they've actually made it, and here I am making it day by day, step at a time. Everybody own race, own pace, own pace, own race. That y'all know what I'm trying to show about, right? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, cool. So now I want to take it back, again, a little further in time. A couple of years ago, I was there was this guy who sold us the dreams, right? So we were supposed to be on Mzansi Bioscope, right? And then we were supposed to be called family disorders, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. And I was a teacher, and hey, it was crunchy in the classroom, or the principal and I, and all that. I'm gonna put a picture right somewhere up here. Guys, I've been chasing. I've been, and with no luck. And I believe in seasons. I believe in seasons, right? I believe that this is my season. We're going through, right? Y'all gonna pick me up, right? Y'all gonna pick me up. Anyway. Please do. Anyway, I had sharper hair, fine. Now we get into another game. We get into the story, right? I just want to take you far back. I wanted to I've been trying to chase. I've been chasing the dream since I was 6, and to no avail, unfortunately. But yeah, it's cool. Seasons. Like I said, I believe in seasons, and if this is not my season, it's coming. Which I really actually do believe it's my season right now. But anyway, harimo season right now, right? All right, cool. So I had a friend of mine. I think it was when I started in high school. We had a couple of friends of mine who were in another school, but in the same town, right? So I remember the one time I wasn't living in hostel anymore. From the 11th and the 12th grade, I wasn't in hostel anymore. The second term of the 11th grade, I left hostel, and I was living elsewhere in town with my friends. We're going home, we're walking home, my friend Naz and I, Monday, my friend Naz and I are walking home. So we just walk into town, and we meet one of my other friends. We're gonna call him Flex. Okay, so we meet up with one of my other friends, Flex, and she's chilling with these guys, and he's also one of the people that I know who's always been chasing the dream, right? So he's chilling. He's like, you know what? Like we're gonna have a young photo shoot, not photo shoot. We're gonna have a young music video shoot, and we'd actually like you guys to be there. Like, you'd actually like for you guys to be like one of the dollies, you know? I'm like, wait, like that is so on brand for me. Thank you. I will honor the invite. I will be there, right? So, like, what do we need to bring? What do we need to have? What do we need to wear? They tell us. We're like, okay, cool. The Saturday comes through. We have it. It's going down. It's great. It's nice. It's fun. We're having so much fun. Remember, guys, please, I am a superstar. This is for me. This is on brand. I'm in my element. Homanad. Homanad. Okay, cool. So, you know, we moved to second location. Everything's great. We're having so much fun. All right, cool. So we didn't finish, right? Because it became late. And we had a curfew. And we had a curfew. And besides the fact that we had a curfew, I think we like that first take, well, that first half was good enough. And we're gonna do something else a little later. All right, cool. But we didn't know that. You know, we thought everything was good. So apparently when the guys checked it out, they were like, nah, you know, we can wait for a while until we come through. The Rhino Rally comes through, right? So the Rhino Rally, for those of you guys who don't know what a Rhino Rally is, what the Rhino Rally is where, like, it happens annually. Well, in Harrismith, it used to happen only annually. I don't know around the world or wherever how it happens. So it's just like a group of these bikers, like a whole lot of, like, if you're a biker in South Africa, let me just say, I think South Africa, I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna say South Africa. If you're a biker in South Africa and like you are like a heavy, like you are a biker, not just you own a bike and you sort of know, but you're a heavy biker, and you know those ones like actually like join clubs and all that. Now all of these people come down to Harrismith, and they come down to just front opposite of our school by our fields, our sports fields, right? And now it's just a blast. So when I'm still in hostel, we'd just be watching from like behind the palace. Like they'd be prying these music and bikes and, you know, the sounds and like kind of like shows. It's just amazing. If you like bikes, then you will get my craze about it. You know, I used to love bikes. I say used to because of this story, and I owned a quad bike before. And yeah, listen, I don't need it in my life because of this story. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay, cool. So that's just how it works. And now I'm not in hostel anymore because I left hostel in second term, the beginning of the second term of the 11th grade. But now I'm in the 12th mwgrade. All right, we lived somewhere in town with Naz and my other friends. Okay, cool. So I shop here. So now and now, okay, what happened? Oh, okay, so sorry. I go, it's the September holidays. I go over to Joburg to my dad's, and then I come back. My mom lives in Gotland, my dad in Joburg. So I'm over in Joburg at my dad's, and I come home. I get home, my mom was not home. I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. And I remember, oh no, we on my way home, I got an invite from the guys, Flex and the guys. Like, you know what? Since the Rhino Rally is in town, we're thinking about shooting the last part, you know, there. You understand? We think that, you know, with the bikes and the bikes, we just like the whole bike vibe, and maybe you guys can kind of be like on bikes, and not, it doesn't have to be going anywhere, just like be chilling there, and you know, the whole bike vibe, you know. I'm like, I bet. So my friend Naz was unfortunately out of the country, right? And she was only gonna come through in the Sunday when we go home to our place. Right, and this is Saturday. It's not, I think it wasn't Saturday. I think maybe it was like kind of Thursday or Friday. I'm not really sure. I think it was a Thursday or Friday. I will actually look and I'll put up here when it was, because I still have texts. Anyway, cool, fine. And then okay, cool. So I invite my other friends Boshokwa and like some of the other girlies that we know, and they just wanted to go there just for the fun of it, you understand? And I was just gonna be there, just, you know, shooting the video with the guys. Cool. So we go up, and I'm thinking to myself, guys, we need tickets, and we don't have tickets. I don't have money for tickets. They're like, no, it's cool, Maya, we got you. I'm like, cool. You know, I'm like, oh, so I'm not alone. They're like, no, we got your friends too. I'm like, cool. We get there, we drop off. And I'm like, you know, and I'm like, where you guys at? Like, okay, come to the corner by the Palisades. I come through. These guys, they have the tickets, like these armbands that they paste on you, and then they just walked in with theirs, and they just showed them, and they're like, you know, And then they walked in. And so they gave us their tickets, their armbands, like, because they weren't on their arms yet. And they just pass through with them and then just throw them and then it's cool. Or if they want to put them on your hand, it's fine. We're already in anyway. We're not going anywhere. We're like, all right, cool. It's like a plan, no problem. We're going. Fine. We go in, and my friends and my other friends are like, nah, it's cool. Like, we're gonna just walk around and chill. And now they have another friend. I'm gonna call her Mela. I'm gonna love her to bits. I'm gonna call her Mela. I cool sharp, no problem. So Mela is like, no. She's like, no, we're just gonna be chilling there, whatever. So we're chilling. Now my phone is low, and I'm looking at the time, and like, one of my friends, I'm gonna call him T. So one of my friends, T, is like, yo, the DJ like just keeps on saying, no, I'll play it. Like, he'll play the song just so we can have like a young shoot, just a quick shoot, nothing heavy, nothing long. Like, he's like, yo, he's been babysitting this, his booth, like, he's not China. Alright, I'm like, okay, cool. It's like, let's just wait a little while. Now it's getting dark, and I'm like, the text is dear failure, and my phone is low. I'm talking to Flex, my phone is low, and I gotta go home. Like, nah, don't worry, T will take you home. I'm like, are you sure? I mean, that's not your call. You can't say that. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's like, nah, it's cool. I'm like, alright, sharp, fine. So we chilling. Guys, let me tell you, my phone went low. It switched off. I gave it to Mhlokwa, and they were like, you know what? We're just gonna like leave and just go and chill at Miller's place. I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. Like, at her sister's place. Like, alright, cool, no problem. I'll get you guys there. Now it's nighttime. It's like past 7, 8, 9. Nothing is happening. 10. Oh my gosh, what? No, it's about like 9. I'm like, what? Now we have to leave. So now T keeps on getting calls from Mela and Sam. Yo, like, once Maya here, can you guys come through? And it's like, it's fine, we're gonna come through. Just, send me location, we'll come through, because nothing is actually happening here anyway. So we're like, alright, cool. So now we go. Oh, no. Before that, Flex was like to say, oh man, like, can you take Maya home and stuff like that? Like, oh, the roads, my car, the potholes and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my guy, I told you I should have left. But I was thinking, I'm calm. I'm a very calm person. I'm calm. Scared because of my mom, but I'm calm because I can't even talk to her, even if I could, what was I gonna say? Anyway, I cool. Then yeah, Mela like keeps like, texting and calling up on some, yo, guys gotta pull through, sharp. And so we leave. So Rakasi, right? We go there. There's a place called Iwakasi. We go there, and then so like T's like, no, I think I know this place. Like, I think I might be able to navigate like this place. I'm like, okay, cool. So we go. So now we stopped somewhere. I don't know. T was getting hopped out the car. I don't know what he was gonna go do there. So I'm chilling with Flex in the car. We chilling. We talking home night, man. That's my guy. We chilling, my bro. Like, I went to the shop. We chilling, and then he has to go home, right? And he goes home, fine. No, before that, they go and they drop me off, right? So we park. As we park, and then T's like, no, listen, let's call her up, so because I want to see you go, like, walk inside. I want to see her come and get you, and you walk inside. I'm like, my guy, okay, cool, safety first. I get you. So T calls up Miller. It's like, hey, like, And then yeah, look on the convo. It's like, okay, cool, I'm coming. So he hangs up and he's like, why gotta cook divorce? I'm like, you're not gonna say that to me, my guy. No, that is something you're not gonna come here and tell me. Borre. How? Okay, whatever. I get it. Yeah, but whoever, you understand how or whatever, but it was like a bit of a step back, but also rehab, so it's cool. I mean, it's cool. I find, so she comes out, she's excited. I go in, I'm like, bye guys, sharp, cool. I get inside, and then when we get inside, they are like exactly by the door. There are two ladies. Like, I think it was the kitchen. We went in through the kitchen, and there were two ladies washing dishes. You understand? So, Wadumegisa, please, as an African child, Wadumegisa, whatever you find in a room that you were not in, just stepping in. Wadumegisa. I agree. Don't she just pulls me like you understand? Motho ha bo kile bona mferefere kana jwang, you know, so botsa maphelo sa pele ke you know, motho ha bo mferefere, you know, batho ba ba jwang when ha na mathata neng. So I laugh when I pass and we walk. He's like, oh my gosh, Mflaka's gonna die when she sees you. She's like, she's been wanting me. She's like, she's not gonna sleep without you being here, right? They're gonna be so excited to see you, Owen. And then she's 1, 2, 3. She has my hand. You know, she has my hand in her hand, and I'm behind her because she jumped in front of me and to open the door, you know, to make that intro. You understand? Like 1, 2, 3. She's here, and then like, yeah. I'm like. Now Bushaka looks back at me because when I forget, you know, she had her back to the door. She looks back at me with the same expression I have on some. Yes, girl, this is where we found ourselves. Yo, please. Anyway, I go in. It's this group of men, not even guys, men. The youngest looked like 29, 30. Maybe even 31, 32, 33. That's the youngest. I don't know, just like by looking. Also, like he was like a young cool person, like the chilled village, like chill vibes. And I think with like 2 more, and their names, like they had like names, obviously not like birth names or, you know, government names, no, but like, you know, names like, I don't know, like Scorpion. you know those type of names. They had names. Such names, you understand? And I remember all their names. Anyway. Yeah, so that was that. There was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there was like the boss who looked kind of like 60 or something. Like he was just like, he wasn't even in there with them. He was just like in his own room. You understand? And then you're like, okay, and I walk in, and then, you know, hey, celebrity, hey. I'm like, y'all know. But I was like, I was just like, but then the guy, you know? I sit down. You know, they pop up something, they pop up and give me a drink. I'm chilling there, you know, I'm having a sip. I'm just like, okay, cool. All right. And I'm like, okay, I want to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. Now all the girls come with me to the bathroom. I'm chilling. I sit on the seat, I pee. And they're just there like giggling. And I'm just like, okay, so like what are the sleeping arrangements? Not these girls. They laugh at me. I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm reading right in between the lines. You don't even have to spell it out for me at this point. I can understand what's about to happen, what's happening, or what, you know, what's supposed to happen. I'm thinking to myself, yes, I wish I had a drink with this story. I'm like, all right, cool. Like literally they laughed, and then like we go back, we're chilling, now it's time to sleep. And then I can't remember who it was. Then she was like, let me show you where you're sleeping. I'm like, oh, well, thank God. All right. And she takes my bag. In my bag, I had like shorts, leggings, a crop top, and I think another crop top, or like a tank top, not another crop top, a tank top, right? And I'm just like, okay, cool, all right. And what I'm wearing, I think I was in jeans. No, I was wearing leggings and like a top, just like a random top, like a long top. Oh, and I had heels also. I mean, we're going to a music video, guys. I was gonna go look cute on a bike. What are you guys talking about? Hi, Anyway, and then she opens the door to this other room. She puts my bags on. Like when she opens the door, I'm seeing like bike gear. I'm just thinking to myself, oh my God. We go back. Now when it's like really, really time to sleep, I'm thinking to myself, my phone is low. I can't switch it on. I can't do anything. Oh no, I switched it on, and then I think now it's like past 12. And then I got call up my mom. Like one of the batteries like 1%. I called my mom, where are you in? And I told her the story, you know, like, you know, fast, speaking fast, because I mean like it's gonna switch off, but you know, I'm gonna come home first thing tomorrow morning. She just clicked her tongue and hung up, and my phone switched off. Now I'm thinking to myself, I have to make a plan, because I am not going to sleep if I have to sleep with these people or any of these men that are like older than I. Like for me, each one to his own, but guys, like I've never dated anybody 3 years older than I. ever. I've dated 2 years younger, but never 3 years older. Never, ever, 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 ever. So for me, it was like, oh my gosh, what must happen? And guys, I still had my V card at that point. I'm just like, so what must happen at this point? All right, cool, whatever. Sound asleep. I'm just like, I don't have a phone. I need a phone because now I pray. You know, I need to call my little brother because we pray. We pray at 12, at 3 o'clock, at 5 o'clock, and you know I always have to be there to pray. And then this guy is like, no, I'll borrow you my phone. We're gonna call him Pete. Okay, that was his biker name. That was not his real biker name, but I mean, you know, Nelly Pete. You know, give me that Pete. So Breezy's like, I'll borrow you my phone. I'm like, okay. And he's the one whose room I want to listen, he's my roommate. He's my roommate. I get into the room. I like, here's the bed, and I sit down on the floor. You know, I put in the charger, I sit down on the floor. Now I'm panicking, so I go onto my Facebook. I go onto my Facebook, and I text up T, and I'm like, my guy, what you heard was it. I tell him the story, and I'm just like, yo, guys, I'll put up the text, you know, and yeah, it was real, guys. That's when I felt, oh wow, all right. BC gets into bed. I'm still on Facebook, and I call up my little brother, my cousin, like super close, but so like just like we're brother and sister, you know. So, and we used to just live next to one another, so you understand. So I call up my brother, and I'm like, hey, my guy, this is the story, you know. Don't tell anybody, but here's 1 2 1 2 and 3. And I'm thinking to myself, he was thinking like, but now what am I supposed to do? Like, I shouldn't tell anybody, but how am I supposed to get, like, I don't understand. He couldn't do anything. I ended up texting, what we call him, Saul. Let's call him Saul. I ended up texting Saul, and we had like a young falling out, and it was very petty. It was very, very petty, actually. I actually I'm not even sure what it was about, but I'm sure it was, I paused it. No, never that. But it was very petty. But it was very petty, but I needed him, because I knew like he would pull up, you know, but he couldn't pull up. He didn't pull up. And I'm sitting there, guys. I am sitting there. I am so uncomfortable, and he falls asleep. I'm like, thank God. And then Abba Papa, am I right? And he's like, leave the phone and come to bed. The oldest, but like he was old, didn't want none of this nonsense. He wanted nothing to do with this nonsense, the way they're getting up to. You understand? Phone and come to bed. I'm like, this guy is barely my dad's age. Leave the phone and come to bed. It's about to go down. Because I'm thinking, this guy. And I'm like, I basically had the oldest guy. I'm just finishing. I had the oldest guy. You know, the oldest guy in the whole pack. Not the boss. The boss was the. And then like I'm sitting like dead, like on the floor, like flat on the floor, and like the bed was lquite high. So now he leans over and he brushes my shoulder. Oh my God. I have like TMI, but I'm a very hairy person. All the hairs on my body, like they just rose, and they were doing the bloody Macarena, because like, what are you doing? Wait, Zandati, what are you doing? Wait, what are you doing? You know? And then like he sees that I'm uncomfortable, because like I moved, and he sees that I'm uncomfortable. He's like, why are you doing that? I'm like, no, like that's uncomfortable, you know? And then he's like, okay, so what do you mean? I'm like, no, like all of this, I don't understand it. I don't do this. And he's like, so when you got into the room and you saw us sitting there, what did you expect? Well, wait a whole damn minute. What did I expect? Because there were expectations that I had to have that were sexual with you. Okay. Right. I get you. Some girls are like that. Whatever. I get you. I feel you. Whatever. Fine. Alright. So what happens is that now he gets up. And I'm like, no. And he sits up, right? But I can hear him sitting up, but I'm not looking at him directly. I'm actually looking at him like through the reflection of the phone, right? And I'm like, no. what I was expecting like Chila Fela, and then they go the separate ways. Understand? It's like, no, that's not how it works. No, I'm questioning my life. Like, is this the life that I want to live? Is this the life that people walk into, like, knowingly? And it's difficult. How do you do this? Like, I'm not judging, God. Like I'm saying, each to it. I'm not judging. But I'm just thinking, I mean, listen, I didn't know what to do. I was so angry. I wasn't even scared anymore. I was so angry. I was like, I'm ready. Like, I am ready. Like, but this is me in my heart. If he tried to do something, and he's like, no, you know what? I think you better leave. I get up. Not even like boxes, guys. Anda pende pende yena se pende pende bona ina le rekere mona maotong you by your thighs and by your waist di reke anda pene, not even boxes, not even briefs, not even that. You understand? It pissed me even more. I don't know why, but it pissed me even more. It pissed me off even more. And I was like, nah. Leave the phone and come to bed. What was I thinking? When I so now he grabs my bag. I got up, he's up. He grabs my bag and opens the door. He's like, I think you should leave. With pleasure. And I left. He locks the door. Guys, it is Harris Smith. It is in the AMs. It is freezing cold. I only have on leggings and a crop top. Yes. So I go to the bathroom, I'm not gonna be like chilling there by the passage. I go to the bathroom, I'm chilling in there, I'm just like, yo, let me just like slip into the tub and just fall asleep. I go into the tub. I'm freezing. I'm thinking to myself, let me open up some water. Just warm myself up. I'm thinking, everybody has access to this bathroom. What if you just barges in? Because what the hell am I expecting? You understand? What am I expecting? But yeah, I didn't do it. Guys, I prayed. I was like, yo, like, give me the strength to go and knock on like that. Like, everybody else was sleeping, guys. What's wrong with this man? What did he want? Like, what? Like, why? Everybody else was sleeping. Like, everybody else was gone, was sleeping. So I go through and like I mess with the strength. I'm done praying. I mess with the strength to go over, knock at the door. I'm knocking, and she's like, God, like they were sleeping. And then she hands me her phone, and she's also about to switch off. And then it had a password, and then I forgot, and I was busy on it. And then I think I locked it, or it locked itself, and I had to go knock on the door again. And then she came out. When she came out, she was sitting on like there's a hang bench there at that. It was a guest house. Sorry, it was a guest house. It was a guest house. It was not my sister's house. It was a guest house. They took them to a guest house, and I thought that they went to her sister's house because that's where they said they were gonna go in the beginning, right? Alright, cool. Chila. Alright, cool. So yeah, we're there, and now we're sitting there, and I'm like, yo, I forgot your password, and she's like, we're sitting there. Then the door locks. Guys, I'm so oily. I'm so sorry. It's so hard. Anyway, I go, oh yeah. So the door locks, right? And she's just like, you locked me out. I'm like, yeah. What do you mean? Like, nah, I heard the door. So when she opens and the door's locked. And I'm just like, yeah, well, we're all in this together. And I'm like, but what's the problem? Why did you lock? I was like, no, he wanted some. I didn't give him some. So we ended up like, Nangadile fell asleep. And now that he heard me like going in and out, she decided to lock. I'm like, well, it's okay. Let's sit out here together. Because there's literally nowhere we could go. Literally nowhere where we could go. You understand? Because it's like, give me a song. Like, now it's like past 3-ish. Yeah. There's nowhere we can go. So we sat out there just talking and just like talking about everything that's just happening. We're laughing about it. And we're just like, oh my gosh. And then what happened? Where did you think you were going? How did you get up here? How did you land up here? You know? And then our time is going, time is going. Excuse me if you can hear it. My kids are back from school. Time is going, time is going, time is going. And I was like 5. And now everybody wakes up. I'm like, listen, the moment they open those doors, we are out. And I was like, now the girlies are awake. Now, you know, everybody's talking, chatting. I'm not like, no, nothing happened. Nothing happened. I'm not like, I'm not. I mean, okay, we chilling. And then the doors open. I'm like, hey, girls, we need to go. And then they were taking their sweet time to come through, right? So we're just like, Zala, repeat. We left. Guys, when I walked out that door, like when I opened the door, guys, like when I opened the door, yes, like such a strong breeze hit me. I closed the door and had to rethink my life. I was like, how did I get myself here? How is it this time of the morning? It's so cold. I nearly froze my bloody lips off. And like, how? Is this the life I want to live? Is this the life people put themselves in deliberately? It could never be. It could honestly never be. Hi, sharp anyway. What's thinking? I opened the door again. I woke up. Guys, I could barely hold my bag. Like my knuckles. Like, look at my knuckles. My knuckles were white. They were white, guys. At least we didn't take that long. It didn't take that long. We hopped on. It's in the morning. I was like rush, but I'm searching everything. We hopped on, got to town, and now the sun is out. Now town is a bit lower, right? It's like a bit lower, a bit of a lower ground than Wikasi is. I mean, because on a hill, 42nd Hill, as the real proper name, I think. And then we're sitting in town, we're sitting in the taxi. Now we're getting a bit warmer. We're hungry. I mean, we got some food. I don't know where. No, I had money. Yeah, so sorry. Okay, we got some chips. We ate. We chilled. We left. We went home. We got here visiting. She came to her place. I went to my place. My mom was still not there. I called. So I charged my phone and I call up and I got messages from. So like, hey, how are you? Where are you? Are you good? You know, last night I couldn't do anything about the situation. Blah 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 blah. Like, no, I'm home. And I was like, oh, can I come through and see you? I'm like, bet. God, I went. I went. So basically, my mom hadn't seen me ever since I arrived in Q-Town. She hadn't seen me. And for me, I don't do that. I can't ashwa. But it happens. These things happen. I go and then and then he comes and fetches me, and then we chilling hanya, and he needs to go somewhere and he drops me off here at my friend's place. And then we walk on over to one of the other girlies' place. I'm gonna call her I don't know how to call her. I'm gonna call her Pretty. So we walk onto Pretty's house and we just like chilling there, and you know, they're like, yo, and now all the other girlies are there with her, and we just chilling there like, oh my gosh, we just got home. You can't believe, like, we got home on bikes. It was so amazing, wearing the jackets. I'm just thinking to myself, in the jacket, like, they were just so excited with the whole experience. I was just like, what I experienced, Gishap. Look, Gishap. Guys, like, that's a lot. And okay, this is the end of the story, but like, I don't understand how people can put themselves through such things. But also, sometimes push does come to shove in people's lives, and I will never judge. You know, I will honestly never judge. I will judge myself 100%, but other people I won't judge. Push does come to shove, and with those who choose it deliberately without the push coming to a shove, guys, please tell me how to do it. Because I don't know. But anyway, this is the end of the story. It was so long. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Talk to me. What would you guys have done? How would you guys have reacted? Like, how did you react to the story that when I told it? Like, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And a horrible experience, but it's something to talk about. It's a lesson learned for me.